Podcast, the BranDan Podcast, BranDan Podcast. It's on now, so listen. Oh yeah.
They're not sponsored, and starting the show.
Oh.
And test. Test. Hey man. Oh,
Hello,
what's it doing now?
hello.
That doesn't sound like the same, does it?
Huh?
Okay, maybe we won't leave that in there.
Picking it up.
Picking it up. What's that? What song? What is that though?
Breaking the law.
Oh,
breaking
there
the
it
law.
is. Yeah. I haven't listened to classic rock, but that's not classic rock.
Classical rock. Dude, classical rock is my favorite style of music, man.
Is it?
I think it's because I grew up with all my friends' parents, and my parents listened to classic rock as a kid, and it gets to my soul, bro.
How old are your parents?
I think.
Or how old were they when they had you?
24.
Okay, so they were young.
Yeah.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I was brought up by Neil Diamond.
Hey,
And
Neil Diamond's the man,
and
dude.
Diana Ross, okay?
Neil Diamond's
was
so good, though.
And
still.
Shaggy. But that wasn't. That's a true story.
You're kidding
That
me.
was the album. I think my dad had multiple albums in his truck. Yeah, we always.
That's so random.
You just throw them on.
Like, is that Shaggy's like banging on the bathroom floor?
Yeah. It's just what he listened to. And then I actually saw Shaggy in concert.
Really? That's random because I've never heard of anybody ever saying they've seen Shaggy in
Well,
concert.
there's about, I wouldn't say 1,000, at least 500 Marines and sailors that saw him in Okinawa. He did Camp Hansen, dog. He got in the parking lot of the Exchange.
Yeah.
And they made a mistake. You want to know what they did? They brought out the old beer carts. And
Beer
not just like
carts?
the beer. Oh no, I'm sorry. The beer trailers.
Mm-hmm.
So they, instead of like actually dealing with everyone, they just like, you can buy a card, and that card is going to have money on it. And when you swipe it in this little thing, you start pouring money. It's going to come off your card as the beer pours. And it wasn't. It wasn't your Coors Lights, Bud Lights, Miller Lights, or Michelob if you're into that.
Yeah.
They were like 8% alcohol
Oh,
IPAs.
Man.
We got heinous. Super heinous.
What year was this?
Wild. 2017.
Gosh.
Right before old Uncle Ted came out. Old Ted Nugent came out. Molly Thatchet.
Oh, dang, dude.
Yeah,
That's
I just saw Ted. I came out
was-
for Uncle Ted.
That was probably awesome. I know a few people have seen Ted Nugent in concert. They say it's amazing.
I mean, it was a little weird, but
It was weird.
like I just said,
Yeah.
wasn't raised on it.
Yeah.
He's a little older.
Mm-hmm.
For
He's more my
or no,
style.
I'm sorry. He is a little younger for my parents.
Mm-hmm.
So I never listened to Cat Scratch Fever in the car.
Oh, great.
I was just
freaking
listening
song,
to
dude.
banging on the bathroom floor.
Dude, you know what I think about when I hear Cat Scratch Fever is like pure party mode. Like I'm just
Really?
like hyped up, like yeah, I'm ready to party.
That's what you think about with Cat Scratch Fever.
Exactly, 100%.
Very
But
well.
dude, I would have never have thought in a million years that you said 2017
Yep.
that Shaggy
Shaggy,
would still
great
be
concert.
around.
He put on a great concert. Because Shaggy was a United States Marine.
No way.
Maybe not the best one, but yeah, he was a Marine. If you look up his record, yeah.
Was he a cook?
He was artillery, or he was with artillery. So
Wow, I would never have
He's
thought
a-
that.
and you can fact check this or don't fact check it, whatever. I'm pretty sure he's a Gulf War veteran, or at least a Gulf War time frame veteran. He was in
Wow.
during, but I think he was like bumped down twice. He obviously was not making a career in the Marine Corps. I think he was working on music while he was in the Marine Corps, and you could tell where his focus lied.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. But
So-
Shaggy came out, and we were wild. Like, I was like,
Shaggy!
I'm looking around, I'm like, oh no, people brought kids to this? This is not going to be a kid's show.
I feel like he's like kind of like a one hit wonder though. Like
He
does
had a
have-
couple. No, but like, I mean, we probably can't play the songs, but he has a few songs that like you don't think about are his, or like he covered a couple of songs. But when the big ones came on, Good Lord.
Like banging on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, we were screaming.
That's a great song.
Because then
man.
there's the other one. It's like something of a woman. Do do do. The scent of it. No, it's not the scent of the woman. That's a movie. It's got a good vibe to it.
I may have heard it.
Jeez.
The funny thing is
you
that
know it. You know it.
I've probably heard it. If it was on the radio back in my time, I've heard
The
it.
touch of a woman. Look it up. We can't. All our phones are being used for this. I can't look it up. But
Dude, you know what's funny though to think about is that the song "Banging on the Bathroom Floor."
yeah.
I was probably like, what? How old were we?
Man.
9,
That
10?
came out like early thousands, late 90s. Yeah, I was young.
So we were listening to this song.
I'm listening to that
9 or
in
10
the
years
passenger
old.
seat of my dad's truck.
It cracks
I
me
knew
up
the
that
album,
your dad liked that.
so that's
like
why I
Shaggy.
was so excited for him to come out. For the weeks leading up to it, that's the only thing I would talk about. I'd come into work every morning
Yeah.
and play a song. Oh, what's the big one? It's the one. Oh man, It's not going to come to me.
So do they do that though? Like, do they bring in like
Yeah.
special, like to keep you guys as like your morale up?
Or it's a morale boosting event.
You said who else? There was Shaggy, then you said Ted Nugent and
Molly Thatchet.
Yeah, Molly Thatchet's
I'm
good.
not familiar. I didn't go to. I think that was the Saturday, and I was like, "No, I'm good." But I went Sunday to Ted Nugent. Then I went.
Did he shoot his bow into the
field on
crowd?
Monday. No. He was wearing a Marine Corps 8-point cover, which was weird. And yeah, it was weird, but good show. That dude still performs.
He's a good dude. He's a big deer hunter too.
Yeah, from what I hear.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of his deer hunting videos. He uses like zebra arrows.
Zebra
Arrows. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been to a lot of concerts, man.
Yeah,
I've been to
I have
probably.
not.
Really?
The military has supplied me with all my concerts. Yep.
Realistically speaking, I've probably been to 50 different concerts.
Wow.
I've seen a lot of people,
Like
man.
5.
But you know the thing is, I cheat a little bit, so I'll go to festivals that have like 20 different bands.
And you
So-
count those?
Yeah, I'm like, I've seen
Yeah,
this
but-
guy, this guy, this
Well,
guy. I guess it counts.
I'd count that.
Yeah.
I'd count it. Oh man, I can't. I'm still trying to think of that Shaggy song.
I wish I could look at it. You want me to
It's
look
like,
it up?
yeah. Can you pull it up on the computer? It starts with a B, I believe. Oh man, it's a banger. There's 2 different versions. I can hear it.
Okay.
Mr. Boombastic. That's what it is. You don't have to look it up anymore. I got it. Mr. Boombastic.
Boombastic.
Boom boom.
How does it
Mr.
go?
Boom. They call me Mr. I don't know. Boom boom. They call me Mr. Boombastic. Call me fantastic.
That's Shag. I know that song.
See,
yes.
that play. I listened to that song at least a month before the concert and a month after the concert. I hyped that thing up so hype, but it lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
It was, it was like if you were having a bad time in Okinawa and then you went to that concert, you either, got alcohol poisoning or you had the best time of your life.
You either passed out face down in the mud.
No, it was gravel. So even worse. So if there was a fight, you were getting dropped on. You weren't getting dropped on grass. You were getting dropped on the road.
Where they do the concerts at?
It usually depends. The base I was on or the camp I was on, they did Nugent on the grass. They call it the parade deck. It was just grass because it was a festival, Hanson Fest.
Hanson?
Nope. Well, we'll get there. Actually, no, we'll
I was
get
gonna
there.
say no way.
No.
Hanson.
Yeah, no, I got a story for that too. But Shaggy, they did at the parking lot of the exchange on the camp. So
Wow.
the whole camp came out. People from off base and other, like I said, kids were there. Like when I knew someone that brought their kids, I was like, I already hit it hard in my room, and I was going to the exchange to get something else, and then to waddle my ass over to the concert.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, hey, you brought your kids?
Does he want a shot?
Good luck. Don't send them towards the front.
The thing about being on base though is that nobody's smoking weed, so it's like, you
Yes,
know,
yeah.
I mean, there's that, but there's
I
probably like
guess, yeah.
super drunk Marines everywhere.
Super drunk. Like I said, 8%. These dudes weren't drinking these like IPAs. Like, oh, this is a nice collection. No, they were drinking these. They were, okay, that's $10. They were expensive too. Like, you watched your car just to go deplete, and they were putting them back, pouring again. They weren't. Yeah, I was like, who thought this was a good idea?
Why would they put super strong beer in there?
Maybe they thought
The sponsor they had probably.
So like, if they would have done it on any other camp that was like more, dare I say, family oriented, like a camp that's closer to the base housing, and there's less, say, I don't know, infantry type up there.
Yeah.
Like there was, I think 90% dudes on Camp Hansen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So they were just getting wild. And then
Why don't they
some
do that for
Japanese girls
us?
came in. Why would they do it here? We can go up to, well, not right now, but normally we'd be able to go to Charleston, Savannah, the outlying areas. So they don't need to boost our morale.
Yeah. But when you're in Japan, you couldn't. There was like no outside concerts like that. Like there was no other places to go.
Tokyo did have, they had Ultra. That's not really my scene. I did go to a rave in Thailand, which was pretty fun.
Ultra is like a
Ultra,
rave type thing.
Yeah,
like EDM stuff.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Yeah,
either.
no. But they did have like Metal Fest, I think.
Yeah.
But again, not my thing. But that Tokyo did offer some Western stuff. But Japan also offered, and thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah.
Hanson.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Wanna know what the
How
best-
is they?
No,
How are
no.
they still alive? How is that
One,
still alive?
Don't know how they're still alive. Let me two. Didn't actually see them. Want to know why?
Yeah.
We got put on a big old restriction like 3 weeks before they were supposed to come. Yeah,
What?
I know.
It's
and
Hanson. That's our childhood.
They canceled Hanson, and I just walked into work after they told us, like, "Oh, we're canceled." I was like, "Oh, woe is me! I can't go do anything else, and now you're gonna cancel Hanson. What am I gonna do?"
That's like once in a lifetime.
Though
you will never
I
come across that again.
100% would have went to that show. 100%.
You know, literally, not even that long ago, I was in the car with Ashley, and I was like, boom bop, beat up, boom bop, beat up, bop, boom bop, and she's like, "Is that Hanson?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah.
Randomly came to me.
It just, I mean,
Epiphany for today.
yeah. Look at that. It's gonna be today's episode.
Gosh, there's still
Hanson.
tour.
Whoa, let's not put words in my mouth. I don't know if they're still touring.
Yeah, but at that time though, they were
they got
still
picked
touring.
up for morale and welfare. I wouldn't say they're touring.
They're like drugged out in their mom's basement. Like, hey, can you guys come play at the space?
Hey, yeah, their manager's like, "Hey, we're available."
You know what? It's funny is to think whoever's in charge of that.
Yeah, someone had to call and get them
Someone was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Hanson would be a great
because you know who else came out within a week of me going to the fleet
yeah."
for the first time. Like, I'm brand new.
Mm-hmm.
A week or two later, one who played in the parking lot, like 2 blocks away from my barracks, Trey Songz, which I think is still relevant.
Trey Songs.
Maybe he's not by
What?
your reaction.
You said last name Songs.
Songs with a Z. Come on, Trey Songz.
Songs. I don't know. That.
Oh, come on. You know Trey Songz is.
Tell me a song. I might know it.
Yeah, 1 minute. I'll tell you the Trey Songz.
Skip it about, skip it lips.
No,
Get
jeez,
warmed up.
Trey Songz. Jeez, what does he sing? He sings, yeah, we'll have to come back to this. But like Nelly came out. Oh, that was lit too, dude.
Why are they getting all these awesome nostalgic 90s bands?
I don't know. We got Nelly. We got T-Pain. I didn't go to that
That's
concert.
good.
I made a mistake that night. But yeah, T-Pain came out. And I was like, I
Nelly
wish I
would've
would
been
have seen
awesome,
it. Nelly was
dude.
cool because I don't know if the Saint Lunatics were there, but like the Saint Lunatic bodyguards were definitely there on stage hyping him up. He looks great. He looks like he could still carry the ball for Adam
Does he still wear
Sandler.
the Band-Aid under his eye?
Oh, you best believe it. He also wore the jersey.
Oh my
Oh yeah.
Dude, He's in the same genre as Shaggy. Same era. For me, at least. For me, at least.
Yeah, I would say.
The beans don't burn on the grill. Remember that one?
Oh, I guess I don't.
Oh,
I was just
that
waiting
a good
for.
one.
Bow, bow. Hot air, hot air. And we're
It's hot in here.
yeah.
Oh, great song,
Yeah, dude,
man!
it was-
every single elementary school dance I went to. That song was playing.
Oh, it was it was essential. You had to. Yeah, you had to play
And
it.
then once I got to middle school, it was Ludacris got the beat to make your booty go.
Yeah. It was popular.
That was popular.
And Get Low.
And then the
mean,
Whisper
little-
song by the Yang Twins. Whisper song.
Yeah, they play that at dances.
Dude,
No,
I
the
grew up
edited
in
version.
I grew
where
up
it's
in like
just,
they didn't give a shit, man.
Listen, little mama, let me whisper near you.
Tell you something that you might like to hear.
No, I mean they might have played it because we used to have dare dances like
Yeah.
once a month or something.
Dare,
Dare,
like the
dare.
drug enforcement thing.
Yeah, whatever that stands
Yeah,
for. Really did a hell of a job.
it worked so good.
Yeah, but they held a dance and like I didn't go. I think until because I must have gone my 7th grade year for the first time because I went with I didn't go with it. One of my neighbors was an 8th grader, and I went with him and experienced what that was all about.
Where'd you guys have your dances at? Though?
In the cafeteria of the middle school.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a
There's
pretty
people like
big area.
grinding, and the teacher's like, "Stop
Yes.
that! Quit grinding!
Yep.
Quit making
Well,
out in the
we would
corner."
Nah, that wasn't me, but I was getting down. But there was like the wall of kids, and then they would be like huddled around, like one kid grinding on a girl, and they'd be like, "Oh man, he's grinding.
He's got a boner.
I mean, yeah, and then that was like the talk. Like that was like, "Yo, dude, you danced with her?
Yeah.
High five,
Yeah.
nut tap, you know?" Because I mean, dude, me and my friends didn't have nut cancer by the end.
Dude, that was I hated that because we grew up. 2012, you graduated.
10.
2010.
Yeah,
Wow, we're the same age. You must be smarter than me.
we're the same. No, not the same age. I'm 2 years older than you. Just proven by. I'm 28.
I'm 27.
Yeah, but I turned 29 soon.
Oh. Because I'm old for my class.
See, okay, yeah. You know, I turned. Wait, are you a 93 or 4?
93.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're pretty much the same age.
I just started school late because my birthday was like missed the cutoff. But anyways, for some reason in our generation,
You were that-
nut tapping was like a thing, and it pissed me
No,
off.
I don't know. It's just I mean, people probably don't like to hear this, but boys being boys, can't stop it.
I didn't do it to anybody though.
Oh,
because I
no.
hated that shit, man.
No, I mean, you couldn't back down. We would walk up, and this would be better with the visual. Mm-hmm. But we'd walk up like soccer players. I don't know
Yeah.
if you watch soccer, but like when they're doing a free kick or penalty kick, and all those dudes are lined up on the line, and they're all covering themselves. We would be having civil conversations with ourselves, just wearing a cup, the hand cup.
Because you knew it was
It'd
coming.
be like, so, did you guys catch that Red Sox game last night?
You did not.
Yeah, it was dangerous. If you walked up late, you just look at, and my friends, I'm still friends with all these dudes today.
Yeah.
And they could tell you if they watch this, gentlemen, we would just be standing there talking to each other.
Shame on you.
And the second you let up your guard,
Yeah.
oh, you were looking to your left and your right, you're just like, oh man. As long as you didn't strike, I wouldn't even say that because you could just be minding your own business. Oh, bam! Oh!
Why
It's
was
like
that a thing?
instinctual. It's like something like some animals learn how to fly, or birds, bop out of a nest to fly. Humans,
Middle
at a certain
school
age,
boys like
middle
did
school
nut
boys
tap.
gotta hit each other on the nuts. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Gosh, that drive me crazy. Man.
Wild. Yeah, but we were in pain. Middle school was 7th and 8th grade. Really, we had a good time. Mm-hmm. Red Sox won the World Series. A lot of good things happened
Yeah.
in that time frame. So
I remember one time in I think it was 7th grade, I was sitting at my desk and another kid, a small little short kid, crawled underneath the desk we called it fag tagging.
oh, we can't say that.
No offense, they called it fag
Hey,
tagging.
this was 15 years ago.
This was a different time.
We're not condoning this conversation,
No.
but go on.
But that's what they called it at the time. So he went underneath the table to hit me in the nuts. Full on punched me straight in the nuts.
Oh, no, that's breaking the... We actually wrote treaties, dude.
You wrote it like a declaration of nut tapping.
Me and 2 friends, and one didn't really remain friends much longer after this. But yeah, we wrote like...
Was it in cursive with like an ink felt?
Well, we wrote on like a college ruled, wide ruled paper.
Was it like this long?
No, yeah, it was
Rolled
a
it up.
scroll. No, it was just a piece of paper that I think I found, or someone found recently, or I guess a few years ago now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shall not hit each other in the nuts. We were. This must have
And
been
then somebody did something wrong, and they're like, "You violated
Yeah,
the Fourth Amendment."
You violated the treaty. Because we were freshmen, so like we learned a lot more in school. So we learned about like treaties and what those were. So we wrote one. It must have been during
That's so funny, man.
our summer exams or final exams, and we were hanging out at my house cooking our breakfast because we get off at 10 something 11. So
In school?
for exams,
Yeah.
you only have 2 exams and they're about 2 hours each. So you get out early or something.
Huh.
Yeah, we.
Like
Then
SATs
you
or
have to-
something?
No, like final exams, like end of the semester, end of the school year. There's like that
Gotcha.
last like week is exams and gives teachers time to grad. I don't know, but we'd get off early. We'd go back to someone's house, make some mean breakfast, throw down some omelets.
I know you cooked it. None of your friends probably cooked
No,
it.
my friends can cook some
Really?
mean breakfast. I mean breakfast, but omelets. We would just throw down, and then we would, if we could scrap a ride, like we knew someone that had a car. I know one of my friends had a pool, so we'd be like, hey, and that's where all the girls were hanging out.
Oh,
Yeah. So then we'd either hoof it,
yeah.
throw on the old Lamborghinis, and walk. You see us
That's
like
great. Lamborghinis. I've never heard that. I like that.
Subarus, and then you'd see us backpacks on, board shorts, way beyond the knee. Don't know what I was thinking. It was the early. It was 2000s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And you would be walking. We'd be walking on the main roads one by one.
Did you have etnies
single
on?
file? What?
Did you have etnies on?
No, we were all athletes, so we just had all like cross trainers
Oh
on or
yeah.
something. Or basketball shoes, because
weren't
we
skateboarder pothead
might
kids.
play basketball when we get there. Who knows? It's a big neighborhood when we get there.
Yeah.
And be like, hey mom, I'm going to, and they let us do it. Walked on all the main roads from my house to this girl's house, and hang out in the pool.
That's what's changed with this generation is I
No, they
literally
all just
walked
stay home and play
everywhere.
Warzone.
I walked everywhere, dude. Like seriously, like me and my friends 11, 12 years old, we would walk everywhere. I rode my bike from the middle school that I went to my friend's house, which was like 18, 19 miles away
Wow. Yeah, but on a bike.
on a mongoose
Oh.
with pegs. With the shitty ass hard seat. My butt was sore for like 4
no.
days.
Yeah, but we didn't
Yeah.
know any better. I mean, yeah.
But that was the good times, man. We were able to do stuff like that, you
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
Now-
There was no one was afraid of you getting picked up. I would, ride the bike, walk. I mean, if I missed the bus, I'd be like, oh man, my mom's not gonna pick me up. She's gonna be mad. I'm just gonna walk. I'm not dealing with this. And then you looking like, I'm from a small town, so as you're walking, you're looking back like, oh, maybe I know the person. Oh, do I know that person? And then you're just like, maybe they'll pick you up and take you home. Like, what are you doing walking? I missed the bus.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to walk to school. I
No,
think
walking to school. I mean, it's uphill both ways, man. You can't.
I think
can't
I
walk
lived
to
maybe in middle school, I would say probably 12 miles away.
Wow. No, from my house, I'd say 5 or 6.
That would take
And
you
I
at least
might-
still 2 hours.
I
Probably.
might be pushing it. 2
Oh,
hours? No,
An hour. To walk 5 miles, probably an hour. Maybe.
that's actually-
I don't know.
It's probably not even 5 miles. I'm probably just guessing at this point. So,
Did that door just open up? Is there a ghost in here?
oh no, not again. Oh wait, this is a different show.
Oh man!
We're referring to another episode of another show.
But I wanted to tell you when we were talking about concerts. The funniest thing. So I used to go to. They're called Mayhem Fest.
Okay, come on.
My sister's boyfriend at the time was like super into metal. Cool dude. I love the dude. He was in my wedding.
Is he
one
still?
Of,
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's one of like my best friends.
Is he still involved with metal?
He maybe not so much, but at the time he loved metal music.
Okay.
Nice. He took me to Mayhem Fest, and they don't do them anymore.
How old were you?
I would say 15,
Okay.
16 maybe.
Did you have hair?
Did I have what?
Hair?
I did have hair at the time.
Long hair?
I had skater boy hair with the flips on the side and the swoosh in the front.
I'm excited for the story now. Don't
So we go to Mayhem Fest. They don't do them anymore. I don't know why, but maybe they went bankrupt or something. But they had all of the most hardcore death metal, grind metal, like hardest core bands you can imagine. I didn't know that.
Like Blink 182?
No, more like Sublime.
Okay, gotcha.
They had a main stage, then they had like 4 small stages. Slayer was in the main stage, Killswitch Engage,
Okay, I've heard of these.
Bullet for My Valentine, and I think there was
Asking Alexandria was another concert that we had. I didn't go.
They're pretty
'cause
hardcore sometimes.
I don't like that music.
Yeah, but I seen Job for a Cowboy, which is like unbelievably intense.
I've seen Rhinestone Cowboy. It's the same thing.
No, these guys are like
Yeah, see, I'm not into it. I don't know if it was
extreme.
because like the progression, right? You came up on like probably AC/DC and
Leonard
Led
Skinner,
Zeppelin.
Bob
Oh,
Seger,
I mean, I came up on
Eagles.
Leonard Skinner. Come on, man. I got the Leonard Skinner greatest hits.
There are literally
Dogs. No,
probably
what's
my
that song?
favorite band. It's a tie between Leonard Skinner, Bob Seger.
My mom's been listening to Bob Seger.
Oh, he's great.
When she was down here, she's like, "Do you listen to Bob Seger?" I was like, yeah.
Really?
I mean, yeah, I know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she started listening to him recently, I guess, during
He's so good.
the pandy.
He puts you in like in a mood where it's like a summertime vibe. Like
At
you're
work,
like, yeah.
I've been throwing on the old background music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm in my own office. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Working on the night moves.
Oh gosh, night moves.
Working on the night moves.
Don't even get me started on the night moves,
Yeah,
dude.
see, like,
Such a great song.
and I'm just like, oh man, I'm happy at work now.
Mm-hmm. It's the Eagles, Bob Seger,
Oh, the Eagles are good too. Yeah.
Leonard Skinner, the Eagles. The Eagles, I love the Eagles, man.
Yeah.
Love them. Pink Floyd, another one of my
So
favorites.
yeah, not one because I just missed that. I guess I had a cousin I think that was really big into Pink Floyd,
Yeah.
but it's just never. I have recently, but like I only know like one of their songs and
Hello.
is
there anybody out there?
That's
Just
all I know.
not if
That's
you
it.
can hear me.
Yep. See, don't even know the next line.
Is there anyone home?
Yep.
Dude,
Smashing
there's so-
Pumpkins. Same.
Smashing Pumpkins. I was actually talking to Ashley about this the other day.
Really? Because
I-
of the fall.
The fall.
The
What do you
fall.
mean?
Like like autumn.
Oh yeah, we're
The autumnal equinox.
quick thinking there. By the way, Smashing Pumpkins. It's a band that I liked
Yeah.
from the beginning, but I've heard them so many times that I don't like them anymore. You know what? You know what else is the same way with that? Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Really?
I do not like Red Hot Chili Peppers anymore, dude. Because I've heard them so
Whoa.
many times throughout my life.
Like you don't know like their new music or their old music.
I haven't heard any other new music. I didn't know they made new music.
You can miss it. Really? You don't listen?
I didn't know.
If like Danny California came on, you wouldn't be like.
I would turn it off.
Oh,
I would turn it off.
get out! You kid?
I'm
Serious?
I'm telling you, because I've heard them so many times. I'm sick of it, dude.
No.
I'm so sick of it.
I mean, I'll. Hey yo.
Is there any?
No, that's the wrong
Buddy
song.
there.
No.
Oh man, but okay, I appreciate their music and I will listen to some of their songs if I haven't
Yeah,
heard them
I mean, it's
as
a
much.
classic. I mean, those are some classic songs. I wouldn't like. I don't go out of my way to listen to it. RHCP. Yeah, RHCP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think we can all agree we don't like U2 now. When they force themselves upon us. Like, I was just like, whoa, dude, I only got an iPhone 4, man. Can't be adding music to my phone.
They have some really good songs though.
Oh, yeah, great band. Just like, I just don't know how they got away with forcibly putting their album on everyone's.
They did that?
Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
2014.
So when you got an iPhone, it automatically had them on it.
If you had an iTunes account or at least an iPhone, well, I guess iTunes, you got the YouTube album. They sent it to everyone for free. So I mean, I guess that's like their. But I was like, What is
like,
this?
damn it, I hate you too.
Like, yo, dude,
This is
I'm-
on my phone.
Yeah, like it was like, I mean, it was a new album.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. I don't know their other songs. This is just me at whatever time it is, just trying to remember what songs are. But
You know, I like U2, and I think they're actually very musically like inclined. They can make some very good songs.
dude.
But you know, I can never take U2 serious ever again after watching the South Park episode with Bono. Do you know what I'm talking about?
So I'm
With
not a
the poop?
huge South Park guy.
Okay, there's an episode where
just honest
Bono
with you.
is considered as a piece of shit.
Okay.
Like he's actually like, there's like a world record where like Kyle's dad is trying to like beat the record for the biggest shit, but Bono is actually like considered a piece of shit. And he like, God, I wish you'd seen this episode. It's so funny.
I'm sure maybe I have. It's just not my thing.
And they take it like Kyle's dad takes a giant shit, and he's like, ha ta 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 ta, he's spinning up in the air, taking a shit.
God damn.
Oh man, it's so funny. But man, yeah, U2 is a great band,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but Creedence Clearwater Revival,
CCR.
I'd have to
all
say,
day.
top 3 favorite bands
Really?
would be Skynyrd,
Oh,
Bob Seger,
okay.
CCR.
Wow.
Eagles following up very close behind that. And Pink Floyd following up very close behind that one.
Okay. All right.
I don't know, for some reason, like, even my wife will tell me, you know, she'll be like, I'll listen to different types of music. I swap between different styles. Like, for a little while, listen to, like, 90s music, nostalgic stuff.
Those
you
are
know?
always a good playlist, yeah.
It is, especially for road trips, you know? And then I'll switch from 90s music to country. And I'm not in a country mood right now. Because sometimes I'll listen to it. But
No,
then
I was over the summer, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not like we're not in the summer anymore still, but at the beginning of the summer, oh yeah, when I was able to go to the beach, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Because all their songs are about drinking. and
Drinking
having
at the
fun.
beach. I mean, what's not to love? And that was ripped away from me. Not that I drank at the beach, but, you know,
Yeah.
the vibe. Put out the vibe.
But actually, surprisingly, I really like punk rock music.
Huh.
Because punk rock music, I don't know. I go through stages, like I said, and I'll listen to it, and it's just like, it's like a fun, like, put you in like
Oh,
a good
yeah.
spirit.
Well, like,
you know?
what kind of punk rock? Like, what's that one we listened to?
It'd be like
You know,
Misfits.
the Misfits. Oh, that's a little older, no?
Yeah, it's old.
Okay.
Let's see, Anti-Flag, which is like a band that like I
Oh,
don't.
so like older punk rock, not like the new punk rock, like. I chimed in when the head to be
Yeah, that's more like indie pop rock.
indie pop rock.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's a lot of
But the most funnest concerts. So I've been, like I told you, I went to a lot of different concerts.
Fall Out Boy. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, they're indie pop rock.
Indie pop rock. I'm sure
Yeah.
they probably would say they're punk.
They ain't punk. They ain't punk enough. But the most fun concerts I ever been to were underground Chicago punk rock concerts. Because they just have like, the stage is just on the ground, so you can walk up to them and like be like right next to them while they're playing the instruments. And it's BYOB, and
Oh,
everyone's
wow.
like jamming out and like dancing around, and you're just drinking beer. And the funny story is, I brought a 6-pack of Lagunitas. Like, you know what I love Lagunitas? Yeah. They're a little strong.
Yeah, they're up
6,
there.
Yeah, 6 something, I
Yeah.
think. I took
A
them.
little something.
Yeah, a little something. They weren't little somethings,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they were just the regular
Oh, yeah.
IPA.
Oh, that's a different beer. Yeah.
No, little
Right.
something's Lagunitas.
No, but you're drinking Lagunitas IPA though.
Yeah, just
I
the
don't want
regular
to get
ones.
you distracted off the story.
Oh, it's all right.
I was just hitting you with a little something.
Well, it was good. Good comment.
Yeah,
My
what can
uncle
I
loves
say?
little somethings.
Little something,
He's gonna be
something.
watching. Actually, shout out to Jeff.
Jeff who?
Jeff Lovall, the man, my best man.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool.
But I brought the 6-pack of Lagunitas to this concert,
Okay.
and I was so excited. I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be
Glass,
so
huh?
fun." Glass.
Oh,
I drank all 6 of these Lagunitases
good for you.
within like 45 minutes.
Excellent.
It was terrible.
Nope.
They hit me all at once,
Yeah, of course they did.
and I got so dizzy. I went outside. They had like this outside patio area where you could sit. And there was like a little old lady with a taco stand out there selling tacos.
Brilliant.
It was so cool.
Capitalism at its finest.
So I was sitting outside with my head in my lap.
Oh,
So
you're one
sick.
of those?
Yeah, I was so sick. And I was just laying there or sitting there with my head in my hands.
Glad I didn't know you.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to throw up. I
Oh.
stood up, ran to the trash can, threw up. And then I was like, "Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
good
you
to
get
go."
your second wind. Yeah.
Instant.
Why?
Instantly okay. Went right back into the concert.
Why take it with you when you can leave it?
Good thinking.
Oh, Mr. Ramsey?
Yeah.
That's who I learned that from.
Gordon?
No, my friend's dad. He came downstairs after a fun night at Applebee's.
Yeah.
It might have been chili. No, it was definitely Applebee's. Applebee's, the neighborhood grill.
Yeah.
Well, we can actually. I'd like to talk about that. But yeah, he comes back and he's just like, "Ooh, I'm drunk." He's like, comes out. We're just chilling in his basement, and he's just like, "Don't tell your mom." So I was like, "How are we? Like, I don't have to tell mom. Well, not me, but my friend is like, I don't have." You okay over there, bud?
You made me laugh so hard I choked on my
Yeah,
beer.
like if you knew me and my friends, we're all fast talking. We're quick.
Yeah.
If you're slow, good luck. Good luck. You ever seen Lion King?
Yeah.
And all the hyenas just kill whatever. Yeah, that's my friends will attack. They're like, my friend's like, why? We don't have to tell mom. We can tell. And he's just like, yeah, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go throw up. He goes, why? What did he say? Why take it with you? You can leave it. And he goes upstairs, takes care of business, and goes upstairs. And we're just like, and that was our motto throughout after we hit 21.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, after 21. And
That's what he said to you, and it stuck with you, right?
I mean, because most of my drinking escapades at the time were with my best friend, his son.
Right.
So that was the motto. However, your boy, me, I don't throw up while I'm drinking. Or that night.
Never? Never have?
I've never thrown up while drinking.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's a blessing and a curse. Because,
Some people are like that.
well, I mean, if you threw up, you'd probably feel better in the morning. But your boy, me,
You want to enjoy it
do
in the morning.
Yeah, I'm just like,
You don't want to waste
I'm
it.
one of those dudes that like I can. Well, not anymore. But I was able to like pound. I was able to take them back, and I'd be looking at him like, "Oh, what's up, man? You can't handle your booze." And I'm just like going wild. Like I was usually the one that's not controllable, or not controllable, but
Yeah.
the wild card. But not like super wild card. But like, don't leave me in the kitchen with a bottle of vodka and a bottle of cranberry juice next to each other. And I'm just like, oh man. I'm looking at my friends like, I was told not to drink, but how can I not?
It's staring me
It's
right in the
there.
eyes.
It's right there. And I walk out to my best friend. He's just like, I'm like, I can't do this. I need to pour a drink. He's just like, he's like, dude, I don't get. I get you. I got it. There's vodka and cranberry juice right next to it. Take it easy. I was like, dude, I can't. And he's like, pour it. He's like, okay, pour me one too. We had some good nights, man. We had some good nights.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like my friends would. I'm not to say they throw up, but a lot of them would take that tactic and reach in the back and send it forward. But I just couldn't do it. And
I wouldn't want to do
However-
that. If I threw up on my own, it's whatever. But
however, the next morning though, that's when I throw up.
Mm-hmm.
I will 100% huck it the next morning for sure.
Yeah.
I've done it in front of houses. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, 2016. Yeah, it must have been.
In the crazy stage, right out of high school, like ready to rock.
2016. No, I was on leave, dude.
Oh yeah, you joined the military early.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
I
like
was-
me. I'm like 2016. What was I doing?
I was on leave.
I was
for-
probably in a
I was
ditch
on-
somewhere.
I was on some R&R from Japan. Same best friend, front of the house, just threw up in the street in front of his house. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Ramsey.
Sorry, Mrs. and Mrs. Ramsey.
I just had to. I threw up, and then I thought the course of action was, let me go to Dunkin'. Well, at the time, Dunkin' Donuts. I think that's what everyone knows them as. I thought that was the play. I was like, let me refuel. America runs
with donuts.
Well, no, I got a
Give
sandwich.
me a sandwich.
Yeah.
They have great breakfast.
America
sandwiches.
runs on Dunkin', therefore, I run on Dunkin'.
You're America.
Yeah. So I went there, I started drinking, and I was like, "Yep, definitely not the move." Got home, and it was the first time that I got home. My mom looked at me, and she was like, "Yep, I get it." Because the time, I'll finish this. So she was like, "Lay down," because we were going out.
Yeah.
I was going out later that day. It was New Year's.
Oh, dang.
We had a whole day set up, and I was like, went too hard last night. And she was like, "Take a nap, take a shower, take a nap. We'll hit it." And I was like, I'm still feeling on the drive to the bar. I'm just like, ugh. I actually stayed in the car trying to sleep until like the festivities started up again. Meandered into the bar and was like, "Hey," waved to my aunt and uncle, blah blah blah, and just beeline towards the bathroom, and just sat there dry heaving. And I felt better. I came back out, and what I was drinking before were like gin and tonics the night before. And then sure enough, I met one of my good friends, boot camp buddies. Actually, we were from the same. We joined the same day, went to A school at the same time. We were roommates in A school, like this. And
That's lucky
he's
to
like,
have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got out, but he's out now. But he goes, we were at the bar, and he goes, "I'll have a gin and tonic." And I was like,
It's the thought of it makes
yeah.
you want
And
to
I was
throw
like,
up.
he was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, I guess the same thing. And I did it, and I was fine. I muscled through. I'm a champ.
Dude, when I get a hangover like that, there's nothing I can do.
No,
I'm
mean,
stuck.
hair of the dog. You gotta hit it back again.
This is like the number one hangover I feel the most worst about. My first year in the Navy, I came
classic.
home
Ah, yeah.
and
Oh, yeah. I'll circle back to mine. Yeah.
I literally, I had like 3 or 4 of my friends I was hanging out with that night. We got super, super drunk, like to the max. And I passed out, woke up the next morning, and I was unbelievably sick. I was throwing up like every 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, man.
But that day, my aunt and uncle were throwing a huge coming home party for me.
Oh, nice.
They had like a tent set up in their yard. They cooked tons of food. They had all kinds of like beer and everything.
Nice.
I invited all these people, and I was so sick. Eventually, I was so late to the party, I showed up because I couldn't get out of bed at my friend's house. I eventually showed up, and I was so sick I couldn't even stand up without throwing up. So I went down in the basement and just laid on their couch while everyone else had a party for me. That was down in the basement.
That's a true sailor right there.
I felt so bad.
Now mine is a little more embarrassing. I don't even remember at this point. Oh no! When was this? It was my first. I was on not boot leave, but A school leave. It was right before I went to Pendleton.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I did the night before at this point. I think, because I may or may not have blacked out, I think we went to a piano bar. I think that's what we
piano
did.
bar.
Oh, that was super fun.
Piano
I
bars
had
are
a
cool, man.
blast.
Chicago's got some cool piano bars.
I bet. We were in Providence, the creative capital. And we went to a piano bar, same crew of dudes. Ran into a lot of people from high school, and I was like, "Yo, what's up?" And they were like, "Oh, you're back!" And I'm like, "What's up now?"
That's the coolest thing when they see your back.
Yeah, I'm just like,
what
"What's up?"
And you feel like you're so cool, like, yeah, I'm in the military now.
No, I
up,
was
bro?
just like, but I sent it we sent it that night. Came back, we were all feeling a certain type of way. My friend had to go to work the next morning. Of course, he calls like, "I'm not feeling good. I'm on my way though." As he's on the highway, and I'm just on the passenger seat. Like, I think that's it, because then I was supposed to go out to lunch with my aunts, and of course, my mom picks up. Yeah, my mom picks them up, and on the way there, we're on like the highway, and I'm just like, "Yo, I can't do this." Had my mom pull over on the side of the highway so I could throw up. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that
Yep.
sucks.
Not for me. I felt a little better, but my mom, she was mortified. Yeah, because
I think I saw seeing an arm come out of there.
my godmother is in the car, and then we get to the restaurant, an Irish pub, and I was just like, "Nope, can't do this." But again, beeline towards the bathroom, yacked. Came back out, I was like, "Fish and chips, let's do this."
Ready to
Give
rock.
me a Guinness. Yeah, I mean,
What's your favorite thing to eat after hangover?
everything to eat after
Yeah.
a hangover? Oh, that's a good question. Ooh, I mean, when I was in Japan the first time, first couple of years, my favorite thing to get was Mickey D's, baby. Get that grease
Yeah.
from Mickey D's.
Yeah, I would
'Cause
say a hamburger and French fries from
Well, because
whatever-
I'm usually
whatever you
up
go.
early enough
Yeah.
to where I can catch. Well, at the time, catch McDonald's breakfast. Now I can get it all day. But yeah, I mean, I got that. My friend, I guess, Jesus, it's like we're alcoholics. My same best friend, his 21st birthday, we're at his house, and
Yeah.
we have Dell's Lemonade back home, which is I guess the equivalent of like a frozen ice type deal, or slushy type mix. But my friend worked for the company, and he got the syrups, right? So we made jungle juice with the syrup, and that's just like pure. I don't know if you want to say concentrate.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Like bitters type of stuff.
no, like it's syrup, like it's just straight watermelon. I think it was strawberry or watermelon. You could not taste alcohol. Like, you know, like, oh, that's dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
this was deadly. Like,
Especially for your guys' age.
yeah,
you don't know your limit.
We put it in, those Gatorade, big things. We had, oh geez, we had the thing. You fill up your cup.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't even like the burn of alcohol afterwards. Like you thought you were drinking fruit punch. And I mean, some people are like, I'm on like my fourth cup. And I'm just like, bruh, no, you can't. One can't be. We just started. Two, slow down.
That's so funny. Back in high school, they're like, I drank in like
Yeah.
37 beers.
Now
and you're
I'm
like,
like-
no, you haven't.
And I'm like, dude, whatever.
Yeah, you didn't drink 37
This
beers.
is like
you
my
fucking liar.
fourth seltzer. Well, the last hour, but not today, baby. But yeah, it was dangerously good, or deadly good. And I woke up in like the hallway. Don't know. It just was like, oh man, I need to go to work the next morning. Go to again. Where do I go? Dunkin'.
Your favorite spot.
And I order, pay, and then start driving away from Dunkin' with getting my stuff because that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I show up to work. My mom texted me. I can still remember how you feeling. I was like, rough. She's like, she just replies back, oh, youth. I walk
Youth.
inside and I'm just like, I can't do this today. I got an 8-hour shift in front of me and I'm just like, this was before the Navy. I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
I was still in the kitchen. And one of the cooks was like, Danny, what's wrong with you? Oh, you're a little hungover, aren't you, Danny? And I was just like, yeah, I got you, honey. She made me like a greasy cheeseburger, or bacon cheeseburger.
Nice.
And gave me a Coke. She's like, go in the bathroom and eat this, baby. And I was just like,
Go take a shit while you're eating this hamburger.
no, we had a little milk. we had this like 5x5 locker room.
Yeah.
It was before the bathroom, and we had milk crates set up in there so we could hide.
Nice.
So we just sit on the milk crate. She's like, go in there and eat. We might have had a small table, but I might be thinking of the girls' bathroom, which I would go into if I was on the later shift and no one else was in there because they had a table. I'm sorry. There was a table in the bathroom, so we'd go in there and eat. That was very common. It was a common place,
That's
or a
kinda
common
gross.
practice. No, in the locker room, not in the bathroom.
Oh,
Jeez,
gotcha.
have some respect. But yeah,
Your town sounds actually kind of cool. Like, when you describe your town that you grew up in, it reminds me of like your typical like small town America. Like everyone knows each other. Type of like good feel.
That's for sure. Because that lady that cooked me that cheeseburger went to high school with my uncle.
Oh,
Yeah.
how many people you think are in your town?
Think?
Yeah, or do you know for sure?
I don't. 3,000 maybe. If that,
Oh, so it's really small.
It's Rhode Island. Yes.
Considering you're the only person I ever met from there, yeah, I would see there's like 3,000.
Yeah, I mean, I would guess I'm probably wrong, but 3,000 to 5,000 maybe. I mean, unless you just moved there, you knew everyone you were going to, like, I could go, during my reunion, people were like, oh, this person's going, this person. I'm like, who the hell is that? And I had to go to the yearbook. I'm like, yes, I still don't know who that is. But that's just like, that's 10 years later.
Yeah.
But you
How many people were in your graduating class?
231.
Okay, mine was like 350.
Because I'm an
I think.
S, so I felt 220 something of them. Yeah, I was at the back of the line.
So out in Rhode Island, do they people like outdoorsy stuff? Do they like fish for eels and like oysters and
Why would we
clams?
fish for eels?
That's like a big thing out northeast.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not for us.
Like in the rivers and stuff, they'll
we don't eat-
catch eels.
No, I mean most of our fishing is saltwater.
Hmm.
Huge. I mean, I would.
Were you close by the ocean?
I mean, come on, that's a silly question.
Anywhere, Rhode
Yeah,
Island's
anywhere-
close to the ocean. You could be far west and still be close to the
Yeah,
ocean.
you're never too far, but you're not like. It's still a little bit of a drive to get there, but like as the crow flies, no, you're never too far from the ocean.
Yeah.
I did a little saltwater fishing, not much. I never caught anything.
I think people dig for worms out there too. In the mud flats.
What are mud flats?
So there's a show that I watched. It was called
Deadliest Catch?
No, Filthy Riches.
Oh.
It's where people they make money off stuff from the land, and there's people that were in. It wasn't.
Say a different state. Say Long Island.
No, I think
Say
it was Rhode Island.
Yeah.
No, Maine.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
they're
that's
in
a
Maine.
different state.
Basically the same state though.
No, definitely not. There's two
They're in
states in
Maine,
between.
and they dug for earthworms in the mud flats, and they made money by collecting worms every single day. They collect like thousands of worms.
Wow.
Bending over. Why would you do that?
You get that authentic Maine worm. I mean,
Nothing like a Maine worm.
Yeah, nothing like a Maine worm. Them fish know the difference. Tell you what. No, I've never heard of it. I know people go for quahogging.
What's that?
Quahogs?
Yeah.
You've seen Family Guy?
I don't watch Family Guy.
You don't?
I don't.
Look at us, differences, huh? You're a South Park
South
kid,
Park,
and I'm a Family Guy
Exactly.
guy.
Usually they don't go like hand in hand. Somebody like South Park,
Yeah,
they don't watch Family
I
Guy.
remember watching the
vice
first
versa.
episode of Family Guy, like it was yesterday. It was
You know-
the Y2J episode. Cooked ever since. No, it's a clam. It's a mollusk, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. You can get lobsters.
Yeah, lobsters are big up there.
The seafood's big up there. It's not pretend steamers. You got your steamers and your mussels.
And you guys make your crab cakes different, which are supposed to be like way
no.
better up there.
No, crab cakes?
Yeah.
No. I would say crab cakes are not hugely popular where I'm from.
Maybe
That's a
it's Boston.
Maryland thing. Nope, still not. Maryland.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Maryland.
Crabs aren't huge.
Hmm.
You can still get a crab, but crabs are like Maryland. You throw that Old Bay on it. Yeah, but like no, we're more lobsters, clams,
Clam chowder.
clam chowder. You get a clam chowder from
Oh,
Boston.
I would
dude?
love to have
Oh
some
my
clam
God.
chowder, authentic clam
You go
chowder
to-
from up
I
there.
think it's called the Chowder House in Faneuil Hall in Boston. Oh my God, dude! Or you just go to Iggy's, get yourself a half dozen clam cakes and chowder, kid. Half dozen clam
Join
cakes.
the mob, join the Irish mob, and just have some clam chowder.
Half a dozen clam cakes, half a dozen doughboys, bro.
What are
I think you would call them fried dough.
Oh, like kind of like an elephant ear.
Oh Jesus! What? I mean, yeah, like you get your dough and you fry it, and I guess it looks like an elephant ear. Yeah, powdered sugar or sugar.
Elephant ear, yeah.
Okay,
There we go.
Yeah, doughboys. Just different strokes for different folks, I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So Iggy's is I wouldn't say it's a chain. There's two restaurants. I think there's only two. Good stuff, real good stuff. I mean, that's like your low end version. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say quick because if there's a line,
Good luck.
good luck.
You ain't getting your doughboy
Yeah,
today,
you're not getting
boy.
your you're not getting your chowder today, kid. But yeah, there's different types. There's Rhode Island clam chowder, New England clam chowder, and then Manhattan clam chowder, which I'm not a huge fan of. Oh,
There goes my mic, dog.
There goes your mic. Do you need help?
No.
You cripple. Yeah, you do. No, I don't need
I
help.
don't need help, please.
Okay,
But-
let me adjust my mic so I can continue to talk shit upon you while I fix yours. Okay, here I come. Hey, Chubbs.
Please help me.
Help me, please.
You're probably gonna have to loosen it a bit. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Which way is loosen? Am I going the right way?
Going that way.
Thank you. Sorry, folks.
Thank you for helping me.
Oh jeez. Can you tighten it on your own? Because I can't reach.
Let me tighten it with my good hand. Let me tighten it with my strong
Yeah,
hand.
with your strong hand. Yeah, we were having such a good cast. We were going so
All right,
well.
so out of all the different types of clam chowder, what would you say
New
is
England.
your favorite?
New England. Yeah, I don't like the clear stuff. I like the white
Clear.
stuff. That's Rhode Island.
They have clear clam chowder.
Rhode Island clam chowder is clear, and I'm not a huge fan of it. But everyone
It's supposed to be creamy.
That's New England clam chowder.
Give me some New England clam chowder.
Yeah. Oh man.
So what'd you bring here, Dan? What did you bring over here for me?
For you? Well, I brought my
To
Bud Light
share.
seltzers, but I did bring Matthew McConaughey's. What's it called? Long Branch whiskey.
Long Branch.
Long Branch,
Which is
Pisces.
not bad, by the way.
Yeah, it's not bad. I bought it because I kept seeing his commercials for it, and I was like, all right.
Is it the
I
commercial
guess
where
I'll get it.
he's driving like the car?
Yeah, he's like,
I just drank a
driving.
whole bottle of Long Branch. This car driving
No,
so
like,
nice.
I shouldn't be driving. All right.
Hopefully the cops don't come behind me, but I've been drinking Long Branch all damn day.
Go Longhorns. I tell you. All right. Hook 'em horns.
Oh, how
Yeah,
funny
no,
would that be?
No, like the latest commercial I saw, and I wouldn't even say it caught me. Subliminally, they've probably been attacking me for months.
Yeah.
But I saw one, and I was like, you know what? Let me try it.
Yeah.
And I was in a store, and they had it, and I was like, all right. And then I only found out it was not as expensive as I thought it was going to be, so I was even more happy. Will I drink this on the regular? Probably not.
No.
Honestly, probably not.
When you have Buffalo Trace,
Oh, when you have
and you once you have that, you can't go
yeah, you
back.
can't go back.
It's
No.
like the comparison is like
Yeah, you're like...
it's like fucking
Like, I'll read you the snippet on the bottle. Oh, it is because it's wild turkey. It's made with oak and Texas mesquite charcoal refined, whatever that means.
I mean, it's not bad.
But it's supposed to be smooth and like a sweet or smooth finish. But like you said, after tasting Buffalo Trace, there's nothing smoother.
It's like, damn, whiskey can be this good. You're like, shit sucks now.
They perfected it. It's delicious.
It's
absolutely fantastic.
And it's so weird that we've gone this much time not knowing about it. Because I just
Yeah,
found
like
out
they
about
don't
it.
advertise. I mean, not widely. They don't throw it down your throat like the man who runs Lincoln commercials. But because it's also his.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't attack the market like other brands do, like Jim Beam, Jack. Well, no, I don't think Jack doesn't need to advertise.
Because they're already well known.
Jack's
they
like
don't need to waste the money on that.
Jack's like Rolls Royce. You don't need to advertise that.
Yeah.
They don't waste their time. Lamborghini, they still have to get their stuff out. Like if Jack came out with a new flavor, I couldn't even think if they do, but they wouldn't have to because people are like, I already drink Jack Daniels. Jack's my best friend, which is like the most annoying thing I've ever heard.
I hate Jack, dude.
Dude, me too.
Makes me
I can't
so
stand
sick.
it. People are like, I'll have a Jack and Coke. I'm like, well, okay.
You want to throw up tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm like, do you not have taste?
Yeah.
I'll have a gin tonic.
It's not good.
Because I'm an old white woman.
Well, I say me and you have a small shot to end the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, we had a good time. Really?
We had a great time,
How
man.
long has this been going?
Over an hour.
No way. Let's just send it like a Joe Rogan podcast and do it like 4 hours. You got time. I don't want to go back to I won't say what.
Do a 4-hour podcast.
I mean if people listened, but through
You know-
some analytics.
So this is relatively new then. This whiskey, yeah.
Yes, I would say it's relatively new. I definitely sense the pandy.
You mind giving me a little bit?
Of course, yeah.
Crippled?
Jeez.
That's
There you
good.
go.
Thank you, sir.
Less than a finger. Actually, let's just keep it rolling until. I mean, no one's
keep it
gonna listen.
rolling,
I'm
dog.
having a good time. Let's roll until
I'm having
I
a good
finish
time,
this.
man.
Yeah, I don't want to go home. You know I don't want to go home.
No, because you know what's waiting at you, waiting at the door
Yeah.
for you. Misery. Dude, by the way,
Go on.
I owe you some Tupperware.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not
I'm
concerned
no,
about
I
it.
have it cleaned.
I know, but how delicious was that pulled pork? Right?
Dude, I'm not saying this to blow your head up. I'm not saying this because you're my good friend and I want to fucking tell you
Well,
what
guess
you...
what? I don't need the validation. I know. How
You
good
don't
it
need
was.
the validation.
I know how good it was.
Unbelievable. People, this dude makes the best pulled pork I've ever had in my entire life, and I mean that.
Well,
I've
let's,
had pulled pork at a
Let's
lot
have a
of...
little sip for that, huh?
Cheers,
Jeez.
brother. That's well deserved because this man knows what he's doing.
It was a small butt.
I'm telling you, if you opened up,
Oh, come on. It's just, yeah, as much as, you know, I probably could make some money. It's a hobby at this point.
it's a hobby, but you have
I'm having too much fun with it.
Oh yeah, I can smell it now. Them sweet savory meats. Come on down to Laurel Bay. Get yourself some smoky meats from Dan the Man. Dan the Man will give you everything you need. Give you all them smoky meats. Them smoky meats, yeah.
But I think we did come back up. Yeah, I'm going to walk home. I brought a flashlight.
Hey, the BranDan Podcast. Please subscribe. Please watch it all the way through.
How much more do you have?
Just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Want
Yeah,
yours?
continue. No.
Please watch all the way through. Please subscribe. Me and Dan really appreciate it. We really do. We're trying to do this thing. We enjoy it. We love it.
It's a great
love
outlet. Yeah,
this.
it's a great outlet. I'm having a good time.
If I don't do a podcast for a couple days, I'm like, man, I really feel like doing a podcast.
I mean, it's almost like you're just saying, I haven't had a good conversation in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like my wife. Oh, man. She's not going to watch this all the way through. I'm single. It doesn't matter. I go home to no one.
I mean, you play Warzone with me.
I play Warzone. Yeah, a lot of people actually.
kinda
I
with me
feel
at
it
night.
weird because like I'll be playing, and I got an invite from like a different group of friends, and I'm just like, oh man, I don't want to like ignore it, but I don't. I'm playing with these group of friends. So I don't want to be like, hey man, I'm gonna get off, and then they see like, oh, Sully's still playing. Who's he playing? Who could he be playing with?
What the fuck?
Now, and I'm playing with a different group of friends, catching dubs. No, probably not, but.
You got the dubs.
We got one dub. Good stuff.
That's right.
I get a lot of dubs with a mutual friend of ours as well.
Mm-hmm.
You probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we get a lot. We play a lot together.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably.
I thought that's who you were playing with today, when you mentioned the name.
Oh yeah.
But
Same name,
I thought it was him, so I was like, who is this guy?
No, yeah, different dude. Yeah.
But
That's good.
on behalf of Chunkmeister, behalf
Chunk?
of Dan the Man
entire Goonies
Sullivan,
cast.
and behalf of Big Daddy, Brandon Mercedes, Big Daddy.
Oh, that's what you're going with. Okay. All right.
We thank you for listening to the
thanks.
podcast.
Hopefully maybe this becomes a thing again. Perhaps.
We're starting new. We like
Starting-
this. It's
This
fun.
is good. This was nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Please subscribe.
we got the unreleased episode with Matthew McConaughey on the small screen.
Yes.
'Cause
We have to mention this before it ends. If you don't, you guys don't know this, but me and Dan the Man Sullivan, we have talking about starting a podcast for what, a year, at least a year.
Yeah, we just talked about our anniversary. Yeah,
And every time I talk to him, he'd be like, "No, let's not do it. But he wanted to do it deep down in his heart. He wanted to do it.
We're drawing out now. Like you tried to stop this at an hour, and I'm just like, no, let's keep going. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Now let's wrap it up. Not that I'm not having a good time, but I gotta walk home. So.
All right. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, download Bumble. I don't care.
Find yourself a date.
Yeah, find a date. It's rough now. Get some takeout. Go home. Treat her well.
Take his advice.
Yeah, it works, kind of, maybe, sometimes. Not for me. But, subscribe, like. We're on Facebook. Oh, we're not yet. Well,
We will be.
We'll have to talk about this.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later.
We will be on, though.
Yeah.
By the time you watch this, we will be good to go.
Yeah, probably. I got homework to do now. But,
then,
yeah,
man.
let's... Oh, jeez, I'm...
Give me a
Left-handed.
give me a push.
There it is.
I knew it.
Podcast, BranDan and Podcast. It's on now, so listen. Oh yeah.